welcome to Sky World. Thank you for joining me today for Spirit Animal Medicine and Messages video about spider. The card we used to select the energy for this video was, of course, from the medicine card book. However, all of the messages and everything don't come from this one book. But I do want to remind you that all of the messages here won't resonate with you, so use your discernment to select which messages are for you at this time. So, spider. Weaving the webs of delight, weave me a peaceful world. Carrying creation in your web, waiting to be unfurled. So, spider energy, let me correct that. Spider is the ultimate symbol of creativity. It is feminine creation energy, a deep one of constant transmutation with the death of an old life in order to create a new one with continual pattern weaving. Some say of spider that humankind has not woven the web of life, but spider has. We are but one thread within the web of life. And whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. This serves as a reminder to work in harmony with nature and allow our natural talents to glisten in the sun. A spider spirit animal tells us that everything is connected and we are all a collective consciousness. Another element of this spirit energy is the creation of the first alphabet. Spider is the guardian of ancient languages and alphabets, which reminded me of the book Charlotte's Web that I wrote my very first book report in the 4th grade was on this book, and so her words in her webs saved poor little Wilbur's life, and I just love that story. Anyway, spider can teach us how to use written language with power and creativity so that our words weave a web around those who may read them. The web contains sacred geometry and is a spiral, which is the traditional form of creativity and development. We know, too, that our evolutionary growth and spiritual ascension follow the path of a spiral. And spider teaches us to maintain balance between the past and future, physical and spiritual, along with masculine and feminine. Everything we do now is weaving what we will encounter in the future, and we know this to be true because of the law of attraction. The spider found within the web indicates that we are at the center of our own world, with our lives woven around us. We are reminded by spider that we are the keepers and writers of our own destinies, woven by our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Spider weaves the web of fate. For those who get caught in her web, become her dinner. This is similar to humans who get caught up in the web of illusion in the physical world and never see beyond the horizon into other dimensions. It is typically human to get caught in the polarity of good and bad fortune without realizing that we can change it at any time. If we are not proactive enough about changing our lots in life, we can end up being consumed by our fears and perceived limitations. Spiders have a 2-section body that gives the appearance of a figure 8. This, in conjunction with its 8 legs, links it to all the mysticism associated with the form of the 8, which on his side is the symbol of infinity. Most spiders are a combination of gentleness and strength. And believe it or not, some of them are surprisingly delicate. For example, if you were holding a tarantula and you dropped it, it would break and die. So, I don't know if I would hold a tarantula or not. I've been thinking about that since I've been working with this energy over the last week or so. But anyway, spider can walk and maintain balance on tiny silken threads with ease. Myth and lore often speak of people who walk the threads between life and death, waking and sleeping, and physical and spiritual, of which spider has expert mastery. Those of us who weave our own destinies with the written word probably have spider as a totem. I didn't know before making this video, but now I know that spider is a totem for me. So, oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys something personal about when I pulled the card for this video. So, one of spider's messages is to create, and to create, with writing. Well, when I pulled the card, 2 came out, and the other one was fox, which we'll have a video for next week. However, I was surprised by this message for me because I have been writing a spiritual fiction story. I actually channeled it a couple of years ago, and I never finished it, and I never edited it, and because it was just raw channeled, not all of it flowed or made sense or anything. So anyway, I had put it on the back burner. This story is about a little fox, and so my message was, get back to writing your little fox story. And since I got that message, I have been spending an hour a day rewriting and editing my story. So I was grateful to Spider for that message, for sure. So let's talk about the other messages, omens and dream meanings. Could spider be telling you that it's time to create? That's what it told me. Is she warning you that you are coming too close to an entangling situation? That later became a side message for me. And as empaths, often we get sucked into other people's feelings and lives and put the needs of others in front of our own. And I was doing that, and you have to stop. Spider does not want you to do that. So maybe your spider message is asking you to use a journal to write out and review your progress. For those of us who are spiraling up our ascension path, it is important to recognize what we've accomplished and how far we have come. Using a journal can help us process difficult emotions, and is great for self-expression, which puts you in the zone to channel. Like any other artist or musician. So, is Spider telling you that you are too involved in the weaving of your life plans to notice an important opportunity on the edges of your web? Something you have woven may have manifested. An important reminder from Spider is that we are infinite beings who continue to weave the patterns of life and living throughout time. Do not fail to see the expansive divine plan. Spider asks if you have become disdainful of your mate and been on a high horse. If so, your masculine and feminine energies are out of balance. Negative criticism only breaks down relations and reflects something to you that either you judge or hate about yourself. Spider will bring you cosmic awareness of the patterns of life, death, and rebirth, as well as creativity, skilled craftsmanship, and good luck. In dreams, spiders can symbolize fear. And good old Sigmund Freud believed that dreaming of spiders represents the mother that devours her children through possessiveness and guilt. So we don't always, agree with Mr. Sigmund Freud. However, we stuck it in. When you dream of spider, you're dreaming of webs, ancient knowledge, language, creativity, the circle of life, transmutation, and feminine creation energy. Another spider warning can indicate there is a web of deceit, lies, or fraudulent activity around you. Spider may be saying to you that it's time for some clearing work. If there's any resentment, guilt, or anger, it's time to clear that stuff out of your emotional body, your energetic field. Just get rid of it. So finally, omens. Killing a spider is a bad omen, and as we all know, can bring bad luck. Seeing a spider on your body or walking across the wall is actually considered good luck. And spider's association with the planet Mercury makes it good to use in protection spells. So those are your spider messages, and I hope you find something that resonates with you. Thank you. Peace.